Did it say 6:30 there?
Yep.
Okay, I'll call the meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Have we been properly posted?
A meeting has been posted according to open meeting laws.
Roll call.
President Johnson,
I am here.
Commissioner Hayes,
here.
Commissioner Litterhouse,
Here.
Commissioner Morath,
Here.
Commissioner Seeger.
Here.
Okay. So no one's in the audience for citizen participation?
Correct.
Okay. All right. We'll move on. I won't read the blurb. Approval of minutes for March 10th and 24th.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or discussion or corrections? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ordinances and code amendments. Item 1, an ordinance to amend the village's zoning regulations, Chapter 510, regarding access standards. So I'll open the public hearing. Oren, do you want to walk us through your memo?
Sure. So we were directed to prepare the public hearing notice for this item. The draft language that's proposed to be added to Section 510-91D1 states, upon petition, the Plan Commission may, with good cause, allow additional access points for non-residential uses based on a determination that the additional access points are warranted given the context of a particular property. Again, the aim here is to provide the Plan Commission with some flexibility when unique parcels come up, like the example that we went through for the middle school. What they're trying to accomplish will improve public safety, and our regulations that were on the books were preventing them from implementing their project. And so we wanted to have a common sense approach that allowed the Plan Commission some flexibility on a case-by-case basis to take certain things into consideration. And I would just add that they did submit for their conditional use today. And so that project will be coming up for the next Plan Commission meeting. That's all I have, unless there's any questions.
Any questions from the commission? Any questions? And there's nobody in the audience, but I guess I'll say anything else for the public hearing. Going once. Going twice. Last time. All right, I will close the public hearing. Discussion and recommendation to the village board.
Make a motion to recommend to the village board approval of the proposed text amendment set forth in the draft ordinance dated March 17th, 2025.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right. Miscellaneous business, item 1, one lot certified survey map for the property located at 3147 Main Street, RXUP 00198, Colleen Anderson, the Climbing Tree Child Care and Family Education Center, Inc. Application 2025-08. This is discussion and possible recommendation to the village board, and it looks like this is something we approved before, and the petitioner just needs it reapproved because they did not file it with the county. Is that right, Oren?
That's the gist of it. So the one
All right.
item that I would add, I've provided an aerial that kind of shows the portion of the neighbor's property that they're looking to purchase. They're already using this area as an outdoor classroom / outdoor play area space for the daycare. And the only improvements on this portion of the lot are the shed that was already there. All the other things that they have are stones or logs or natural items that are part of their curriculum out there, if you will. The property owner has signed off on the application that they're purchasing this property from. Again, this is just because of a technicality. The previous approved CSM just never was recorded. We looked at the village's rules regarding reapproval, and because a certain amount of time has passed, we basically just had to go back through the same process again to get this approved. And so it does create a split-zoned lot. In this case, I think sleeping dogs are best left to lie. I think we don't want to add commercial to the rear of this area. There will be no vehicular access to Wetland Way for this parcel. They'll still have to utilize their existing access to Main Street. That isn't being imposed necessarily by us. That must have just been what's been worked out between them and the person they're purchasing the property from. But that's probably to the benefit of the adjacent condo development there. And so, as it sits, you know, there's no prohibition that I can find in the code to creating a split-zoned lot. I did some background research. There is a precedent for that. That does exist in other areas of the village. It's not common. It's not necessarily ideal either, but in this instance, I think it works, given the existing context here.
Questions or discussion from the commission?
Make a recommendation to the village board approval of the certified survey map for Colleen Anderson, Climbing Tree Childcare and Family Education Center, Inc., for the property located at 3147 Main Street, RXUP 00198, subject to the four recommendations, or four conditions.
I'll second it.
All right, it was a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right, recommendations for future agenda items: two-family residential planned land use categories, tiny homes, revised application requirements for rezoning, potential regulations / information related to front yard setbacks and side-loaded homes. Any adjustments to that priority or anything you would add?
No adjustment, but I would just add that we'll plan to have the public hearing noticed for the June meeting for the comprehensive master plan amendment regarding the two-family residential.
Okay, excellent. Any other comments on that? Okay, our next meeting is May 12th, 2025 at 6:30. I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with me being virtual this evening.